Hot on the heels of Captain America: Civil War, Warner Bros. Pictures released a second trailer this week for Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. The trailer shows off a bit more of Ben Affleck's Batman and Jesse Eisenberg's Lex Luthor, along with what many are calling an unnecessary spoiler in the reveal of Doomsday, presumably engineered from the neck-snapped remains of General Zod. Which isn't to say that the movie will be all grim and gloom. Lex Luthor appears to be constantly on the verge of breaking the fourth wall.
Ow! Wow, that is a good grip. You should not pick a fight with this person.
And it does have this exchange.
She with you?
I thought she was with you.
But if you're still looking for something on the lighter side, CBS has picked up Supergirl for a full season. Currently about halfway through its original order of 13 episodes, Supergirl is averaging 11 million viewers per week. Though the show saw a drop from its premiere, ratings appear to have stabilized, and CBS announced this week that they are ordering an additional 7 episodes to round out the season. Over in video game news, hold on to your half-shells because it looks like Platinum Games is working on a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. The developers of Bayonetta recently registered Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutants in Manhattan with the Australian classification. Nothing official is known about the game, but considering the relative success of their recent Transformers game, odds are good that they have another licensed brawler in the works. Looking to more recent games, the second annual Games Awards were held on Thursday with some big surprises, reveals, and more than a little bit of industry drama. The team at CD Projekt Red had a great night, winning Developer of the Year for Witcher 3: The Wild Hunt. The game itself also brought in Best Role-Playing Game and Game of the Year. In fact, it did so well that when Viva Seifert of Her Story won an award for Best Performance, credit still went to The Witcher 3.
And the winner of Best Performance is Viva Seifert, The Witcher 3. The Witcher 3.
For other awards, Rocket League stole the award for Best Independent Game from Undertale, and yes, I'm showing my bias. Nintendo raked in some wins with Super Mario Maker for Best Family Game and Splatoon for Best Multiplayer and Best Shooter. And while Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain may have won awards for Best Soundtrack and Best Action Adventure Game, it was clear there was little love in the room for Konami. Not only did the developer get publicly called out for barring Metal Gear Solid director Hideo Kojima from attending the awards, but EA's Jade Raymond opened up an older wound by name-dropping David Hayter, the voice actor best known for voicing Solid Snake before being replaced by Kiefer Sutherland.
Who could imagine Metal Gear without the voice of David Hayter? Sorry, that was a bit mean.
Kiefer Sutherland, it should be noted, was in the room at the time this was said.
You guys rock. Have a great night. Thanks a lot.
Beyond the awards and drama, the night also saw the release of several new gaming announcements. Fighting Game of the Year winner Mortal Kombat X announced a new DLC pack featuring former combatant Bo Ra Cho, a new cyborg called Triborg featuring the moves of Sector, Cyrax, and Smoke, and 2 new guest characters, Leatherface from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre and an alien xenomorph based on Baraka. Shaquille O'Neal took to the stage with a new clip from the upcoming Shaq Fu, A Legend Reborn, which will undoubtedly sweep next year's awards in every category. Telltale announced 2 new projects, a new Walking Dead game centered on Michonne, and a new Batman game. And finally, 10 years after creating the cult classic Psychonauts, Tim Schafer announced that Psychonauts 2 is in development. Maybe. Beyond Psychonauts, Schafer is best known as the developer who established the benefits and risks of Kickstarter with Broken Age, a game that raised more than 8 times the amount asked for and still ran out of money halfway through development. This time around, Schafer is asking for $3.3 million to develop Psychonauts 2. Of course, if there was an award for biggest backpedal, it would have undoubtedly gone to Koei Tecmo, who issued an official statement regarding the previous statement made on the company's Facebook page about Dead or Alive Extreme 3 not coming to North America due to the cultural climate about women in gaming. Koei Tecmo declared that the statements made by the employee only reflected that individual's opinion and that Koei Tecmo is consciously respecting and strategizing to support different global audiences. Which is pretty much what the first guy said, just less specific. And finally, the Gaming Awards wasn't even the only big video game event this week. Sony held their PlayStation Experience on Saturday with several announcements of their own, starting with a reveal of several PS2 titles being made available to play on the PS4, including Rogue Galaxy, Dark Cloud, Twisted Metal Black, and 3 PS2-era Grand Theft Auto games. Capcom announced the final launch character for Street Fighter V, the slippery and kind of goofy Fong. Capcom also revealed the lineup for the game's post-launch fighters. Alex, Guile, Balrog, Ibuki, Juri, and Uren will gradually be released throughout 2016. But the biggest news of the event was a new video from Final Fantasy VII Remake, which not only showed off the updated models for Cloud and Barret, but even featured a few glimpses of in-game environments and gameplay combat. And that brings us to this week's awesome video. We're just a couple weeks away from Star Wars The Force Awakens, so enjoy this video of Mark Hamill once again dressed up as a stormtrooper while raising money for Omaze.
Who would you most like to meet at the premiere?
No, not Han Solo. Mark Hamilton.
Mark Hamilton?
I've been in love with that man.
And that's everything. So what was your favorite gaming announcement this week? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to like and subscribe, pass this video around to your friends, and have a great week.